How many invisible battles have you survived that nobody knows about? People look at outcomes, they look at appearances, they look at titles, achievements, money, recognition, influence, and they assume that means victory. But what they don't see is the internal war, because not everyone who looks successful feels whole. Some people have everything the world applauds, and still feel empty, still feel exhausted, still feel lost. That's because real battles are rarely visible. Some fights happen in silence. Some happen in your thoughts. Some happen in the moments where nobody is around to see you trying to hold yourself together. And that's the truth most people never talk about. Life is not just about climbing higher. Sometimes life is about surviving what tried to break you. So let me ask you something. What are you really fighting for right now? Is it success? Is it validation? Is it proving someone wrong? Or are you simply fighting to keep yourself together? Because if we're honest, many people aren't fighting for luxury. They're fighting for peace, fighting for clarity, fighting for one more reason not to give up. And that battle is just as real, maybe even more real. Because not every war leaves bruises you can see. Some battles attack your confidence. Some attack your focus. Some attack your faith. Some attack your belief in yourself. And those can be the hardest battles of all. There will be seasons in life where you feel tested from every direction. Mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. Moments where you ask yourself, why is this happening? Why does it feel this heavy? How much more am I supposed to carry? Am I even built for this? And when those moments come, understand something important. Feeling overwhelmed does not mean you are weak. Feeling pressure does not mean you are finished. Feeling broken does not mean your story is over. It means you are in a fight, and fights are not meant to feel comfortable. That's why resilience matters, because life will put you in situations you never trained for. Unexpected setbacks, disappointments, losses, people leaving, plans failing, dreams getting delayed, moments where the version of you that feels confident disappears, and all that remains is doubt. But even there, the fight continues, and the question becomes, will you continue too? Because some people stop the moment life gets difficult. Some people surrender the second things stop going according to plan. Some people allow one painful chapter to define the rest of their story. But others evolve. Others rebuild. Others refuse to stay where pain left them. And that is where transformation begins. Not when life gets easier, but when you decide you're no longer staying the same. Real change requires honesty. You have to admit what's hurting you. You have to admit what's holding you back. You have to admit when the path you're on is draining you instead of growing you. Because not every road deserves your loyalty. Some paths are not meant to be endured forever. Some habits are destroying you. Some environments are shrinking you. Some relationships are exhausting you. And if something keeps taking from you without helping you become stronger, you have to question whether it belongs in your life. That's not weakness. That's wisdom. Too many people keep suffering in places that were never meant to be permanent. They call it loyalty. They call it patience. But sometimes it's fear. Fear of change. Fear of uncertainty. Fear of starting over. Fear of becoming someone unfamiliar. But growth requires movement. Growth requires uncomfortable decisions. Growth requires leaving behind what no longer serves the person you are becoming. And yes, that takes courage. Because evolution always costs something. Comfort. Familiarity. Approval. Sometimes even people. But if staying the same is destroying you, then the cost of not changing is far greater. Listen carefully. You do not need every answer before taking action. You do not need perfect clarity before making a move. You do not need permission to improve your life. What you need is the willingness to begin, because many people spend years waiting for certainty, waiting for motivation, waiting for the perfect moment. But time doesn't pause while you hesitate. The clock keeps moving. Days become months. Months become years. And eventually people realize they spent too much of life standing still. Don't let that become your story. If something inside you knows you are meant for better, trust that. If something inside you keeps telling you to grow, listen. If something inside you refuses to accept where you are, respect that voice. Because maybe that discomfort is not punishment. Maybe it's direction. Maybe the frustration exists because you've outgrown your current environment. Maybe the pressure exists because something greater is trying to emerge. Maybe this difficult chapter is preparing you, not destroying you. But preparation only matters if you respond. You cannot stay trapped in self-doubt forever. You cannot keep shrinking your potential to fit your fears. You cannot keep handing your future to hesitation. At some point, you must decide, will I remain who pain shaped me into, or will I become someone stronger because of it? That decision changes everything, because once your mindset shifts, your direction shifts. Once your standards rise, your actions rise. Once your belief returns, your energy changes. And slowly, your life begins changing too. This is not about pretending life is easy. It's not. This is about understanding that difficulty does not disqualify you. Pain does not erase your potential. Struggle does not cancel your future. You are still here. That matters. You are still breathing. That matters. You still have choices. That matters. So make one. Choose growth. Choose discipline. Choose clarity. Choose peace. Choose to stop feeding what destroys you. Choose to build what strengthens you. Choose movement over paralysis. Choose action over endless doubt. Because the fight is not over. And neither are you. You still have more in you. More discipline. More strength. More resilience. More vision. More fight. But none of it matters if you refuse to use it. So rise. Refocus. Rebuild. Become sharper. Become stronger. Become wiser. And stop living beneath what you are capable of becoming. This chapter is not your ending. It is your turning point. Now move.